All right, if you're thinking about moving to the San Francisco Bay Area, there are a few things that you truly need to understand. Now, a lot of people move here for the Silicon Valley tech opportunities that are a plethora around the San Francisco Bay Area. But once they arrive, they quickly realize that living here works a little bit differently than the rest of the country. Housing works differently. Commuting works differently. The weather varies greatly from one side of the bay to the other. And these are things that can truly surprise somebody if they haven't researched them beforehand. So in this video, I'm going to break down the 10 things that you really should know before relocating to the San Francisco Bay Area. Hey everyone, I'm Danny Burgess with Porchlight Bay Area once again. My team and I are here to help relocate buyers to the San Francisco Bay Area, and it's something we love and enjoy to do on a weekly basis. And one of the main things that I hear from my clients all the time is that there were a ton of things that they just weren't expecting or didn't understand about the geographic San Francisco Bay Area. So today, I'm gonna walk you through those important tips, and I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you learned something. All right, first things first, the Bay Area is not a city, it is an entire region, and it is freaking huge. I love doing screen shares with people because I love breaking down all of the different counties and cities that you can find throughout the Bay Area. But if you're looking at a map right now, I kind of want to break it down quickly. Up north, we're gonna have Marin County. That Marin County is the foot to the Golden Gate Bridge. On the other side of that Golden Gate Bridge is San Francisco. That leads you to San Mateo County, which is considered the peninsula, which then leads you down to Santa Clara County at the bottom of the Bay Area, which we consider the South Bay. Moving up eastward, northeast I should say, you move into a county called Alameda County. That county goes all the way up the East Bay Area, which is what we call the East Bay. And then of course that spans out into Solano County, Contra Costa County. So those are the counties that you're going to see surrounding the Bay Area, and we're gonna dive deeper into those in other videos. All right, number two, housing prices are going to be dramatically different than where you're coming from. One of the most surprising things that shock our clients is the staggering home prices in the San Francisco Bay Area. So for buyers relocating from out of state, it takes a little time to adjust, and that's why it's really important to go over the numbers with you ahead of time. But there are plenty of suburban communities outside of the main hubs that we can explore, talk to you about different public schools, and more digestible price points for you. And of course, understanding this information ahead of time is going to significantly reduce your stress and the timeline it takes for you to get into a home. All right, number three, commute planning is something you have to truly understand. All right, another thing that plays a huge role on where you decide to move to is your commute time. And because so many people work in the Silicon Valley area, planning your commute time and understanding that ahead of time is one of the most talked about subjects. Now, some buyers prioritize commute time to live closer to their work and take a little bit smaller of a home. Others want more luxury, more housing, so they move a little bit further away and they bite the bullet when it comes to traffic time. So depending on where you work and where you live, your traffic time is going to vary dramatically. And how we usually deal with this is we jump on a screen share. We actually do live commute times with our buyers so they understand every city and how it relates to where they're going to be working. All right, number four, every city in the Bay Area has a different personality. One of the most interesting things about the Bay Area is how much it varies. Some cities are going to have very lively downtown area where you're gonna find shops, restaurants, entertainment spaces, music, and other cities are going to be more residential focused, focusing on the community and parks. For example, cities like San Jose, Palo Alto, San Mateo are going to have vibrant downtown communities, while places over the hill like San Ramon and Pleasanton are gonna have a much more suburban feel. All right, number five, the weather changes more than you will expect. Another unique aspect of the San Francisco Bay Area is how much the weather can change depending on the city you're living in. Cities on the peninsula side, specifically the North Peninsula, South San Francisco, are going to get a lot more cooler air, fog than say homes that are found in Marin County or over in the East Bay in Contra Costa County, as well as places like San Jose and Morgan Hill, which can get much hotter in the late summer. That could mean two cities that seem relatively close geographically have completely different weather patterns. All right, number six, the outdoor living lifestyle. Another reason people really enjoy living in the San Francisco Bay Area, and I know I have my entire life, is the outdoor living. Residents have access to hiking trails, regional parks, coastline areas, tons of water, lakes, rivers all around the Bay Area to explore. So much so that I have not seen nearly everything, and I've lived here for almost 40 years. And depending on where you live, many neighborhoods are going to have instant access to trails and parks. And of course, if you're living over there on the peninsula side or closer to San Francisco, Marin County, you're gonna have a tremendous opportunity to explore the coastline. And one of the coolest claim to of fame we have in the San Francisco Bay Area is that in one day you could be skiing in Tahoe and surfing in San Francisco because they're only separated by 4 hours drive. All right, number 7, the job market continues to attract people from all over the world. The Bay Area is home to one of the strongest job markets in the world. The region includes major tech companies, research institutions, startups, and global corporations. Cities all the way from Silicon Valley to San Francisco continue to attract people every single day. And because of this super strong employment environment, the Bay Area continues to see demand from renters, buyers, and investors. All right, number 8, the food scene is incredible. Another thing that myself and all the other Bay Area residents love about this place is its wide variety of food, and guys, I'm telling you, it's incredible. We have Michelin stars, we have farm to table, we have international cuisine, anything that you want, we have here, including some of my personal favorite cuisine like Indian, Vietnamese, Thai, the list goes on and on. The food culture is a big part of life here, and many people, of course, love exploring all the new restaurants and markets they can find when they move here. Number 9, why I'm here. The housing market is extremely competitive. Now, depending on the city, price range, and time of the year, the Bay Area market can be insanely competitive. Buyers often prepare ahead of time by looking at pre-seller inspections, seller disclosures, having their proof of funds and pre-approval up front. That makes the offer process a lot more simple, but I can tell you this, the well-priced homes, good looking, sell high, they sell fast for multiple offers. Now, working with a very local, very knowledgeable realtor is going to help save you a lot of money and a lot of pain through this process, so don't hesitate to text me or email me anytime so we can talk about your goals and your timeline. All right, number 10, the biggest thing that I find for people relocating to the San Francisco Bay Area is just not understanding the different neighborhoods, the cities, the commute times. So choosing the right city is going to be critical, and I'm here to help you with that. So let's get you learning ahead of time. Feel free to reach out, book a call with me anytime. All right, once again, if you found this video helpful, please shoot me a like, a subscribe, or of course, do me one better and send me a text and let's set up a time to chat about your goals. I'll see you on the next video.